Good afternoon, everybody. After yesterday's walk, I decided to do this little introduction because the simple fact that it was so windy, and when I was trying to do my chatty bit for my videos on YouTube, obviously I didn't have a muff because it hasn't been delivered yet. And yes, so I thought I'd just do this little video just at the beginning of my vlog to let you know what I got up to, basically. Pictures and videos to follow. So yesterday I decided that I would quite like to do Cushat Law and Bloody Bush Edge. Looking at the map, I knew where I was going to go, where I was going from, how long it would take roughly, you know, give or take a couple of hours. However, on the day was a complete disaster. My app on my phone, I used View Ranger, sorry, and I also use Maps Me, which is okay, but it's not really that detailed. And obviously I didn't have my paper map with me, which is sat right here, which I've just gone through on the kitchen table. So yes, so anyway, yeah, it was hilarious. To be fair, fortunately the weather was grand. There was no rain, no fog came in, and you know how it is in the Northumberland hills, the weather can change just like that. Fortunately it didn't. However, yes, so we set off from Hartside farm, just up Ingram Valley, lovely part of the Northumbrian countryside. I'm sure a lot of you know it, and if you don't know it, get yourself out there because it's a fabulous place to be. And I've always wanted to get back onto Salters Road. Did it years ago, but never did the whole thing because it goes for miles and miles. So wanted to go and do a little bit of Salters Road as well. So set off, everything was fine, diddly dandy. Had my map on and everything, and obviously could see once we got down into the valley from Hartside Farm, you could see Cushat Law in the distance, and I knew that's where it was. Checked my map on my phone. All was well. So we crossed over to Alnham moor and went from Hartside to Alnham moor towards Ewartly Pike. There's like a little farmstead down there, lovely little thing. And we went via North Pike up to Hogdon Law, which is another hill before you get to Cushat Law, which was another one that I wanted to do. So we got up onto Hogdon Law. Lovely hill to get onto the top of. You can just, the views for miles. It's incredible how close, you know, the Cheviot Hills and Ingram and Alnham even, you know, you get, if you go that side, you literally get to Kidland Forest on the Alnham side, which is, it's so central. It's ridiculous how central everything is. You just don't realise it. So we got up onto Hogdon Law and decided, yeah, we were heading for Cushat Law. Could see it in the distance, and my friend said, I don't think that is Cushat Law, you know. She was looking at her View Ranger map and it said that it was I've forgotten what it was, Stinghead, and I was like, no, I'm sure it's not, I'm sure that's Cushat Law. Looked at the map again, yeah, definitely Cushat Law. Anyway, there's a couple of videos of my disdain of thinking that it wasn't Cushat Law. Got to the top, grand, up, skirted along the side of Kidland Forest, which is so lovely, up onto Cushat Law. And then from Cushat Law, we went to, we decided Bloody Bush Edge was a little bit too far for the time we had on the day. So we decided we're going to go over to Shilmore, which is another fabulous hill. So from Cushat Law, we went along to Bushnow, just depends where about in Northumberland you're from. I say Bushnow. Some people say Bushnow, but it's fine. And got onto the smuggling road, the old smugglers road, pirates and all that. No, it's not pirates, the border reivers, on the Salters Road. And then to Little Dodd and Megrims, I think I'm saying that right, Megrims Now, and back along the river. We had to cross the river, which was absolutely hilarious, because we went down to a fenced area and there was no bridge, and I knew I knew there was a bridge back along towards Hartside, but we were on the wrong side of the river. So I had to cross the river, yeah. But all in all, it was a successful adventure and a successful expedition. So looking forward to the next one, and I hope you enjoy my little video of my pictures and things like that. Again, waiting for my wind muff comment, so as soon as I get it, it'll be on. Okay, thanks for watching. Also, just while I think on, if you are going to do Hogdon Law and Cushat Law, I would say it's probably, if you're going to go from Hartside, go up from Linnip, and if you go up along the side of Written Hill and then up around, skirt around Shilmore and climb up to Bushnell and then onto Cushat Law, because the way we did it from Hartside to Alnham Moor, sorry, I'm just looking at the map, to Alnham Moor, and then up to Ewartly Shank, which is a beautiful walk. But once you go from Hogdon Law across the side of the Kidland Forest to Cushat Law, there's no actual path and it's really rough. I would say it's probably the same as going across from Hedgup to Chivia via Coombe Fell and Coombe Hill. It's very rough, very boggy, and if you're not used to that tough terrain, I'd avoid it. I am, because I've done a lot of walking up in those hills and you get used to that. I mean, it's not, heather bashing is a piece of the proverbial. It's easy peasy compared to this, when you've got to climb down into the peat bogs and there's little ravines and things. You know, if you're not a confident walker, I would go the other way. I would do it the reverse, and maybe yeah, don't go from Hogdon Law to Cushat Law, because they've felled a lot of trees and it's quite rough on that edge, you see. Or if you are confident, just make sure you're well kitted out. You know, good support on your ankles, good boots, map and compass. I wish I'd had the map, but then it doesn't show where they felled the trees. But yeah, it's rough. It was a tough walk. And like I say, I walk a lot and I found it tough. And my friend who I walk with as well, she said the same. She said, you know, even I said the same. We'd go up Cheviot several times in one day rather than do that route that we did yesterday. Just a little note to say, and just a little warning. But you can also do it from Kidland Forest. So if you went up to Alwitton and go out like that way to Kidland Forest, and there is a track, there's an actual forest track that'll take you through right up onto the side of Cushat Law, and then you cross over on the step style, and go up the same side that we went up yesterday. I think there's a little video of it, you'll be able to see it on here later on. So yeah, I wouldn't go from Ewartly Shank, Hogdon Law to Cushat Law. I would do it the other way. I would go from Linnip and go the Salters Road. It's much easier. The tracks are a lot better. You know, yeah, definitely. So just bear that in mind when you're planning your route. Okay? So we've walked up from the farm. You can see Cunyon Crags there in the distance, Dunmore Hill, and there's Hedgup behind it, and that is Written Hill just there, just next to Linnip, and we are going up here to Cushat Law, which is behind there.
Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no
very interesting. Very, very interesting. And we are heading there to Cushat Law. And then Shilmore. And then back down to Hartside. Holy sugar balls. It's a tough one. So just note, don't follow my route. So, we've just found out it's not Cushat Law. It's Stinghead something. I'll check it on the map and get back to you. God damn it! So we're coming along the edge of Killing Forest, I think. And disaster. Absolute disaster. I've got my favourite pants. And wasn't it was? It actually was Cushat Law. Stinghead, I thought it was. We've passed Stinghead and Stinghead on the edge of Killing Forest. Now we're climbing up now. There she is. My little compadre. It's been a kind of day, and then we're going to head over to Shilmore, I think. Oh, I was so gutted when I thought it wasn't Cushat Law. Read a map properly, Emma. Read a map properly. That's what I'll say.
You say you don't wanna be a thing, but I'm not the one who's calling. I'm tired of waiting for you to change into someone who can love me. But you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own.
So we did Cushat Law, and we're just heading down now towards Shilmore, over yonder. I'm back out, sweaty and cold. This is Emma, signing out. Hey, I'm just tootling along here, right? Quite happily, la 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 la. And I'm just thinking, what is your go-to meal when you get home after a hike? I'm thinking of steak tonight. So we decided that's Shilmore over there, not to go up Shilmore today because time is a ticking and we're gonna get home. So we're heading down in between Shilmore, Cushat Law and Hogdon Law. And we're going to Hartside Farm. It's a bit of a day. Ready for a steak when I get home. So we're nearly back to the car and we have come along the side of Shilmore because me and the girls are just a bit pooped from all the hills we've done today. Beautiful walk, fabulous, windy. And we're just coming along back into Linnup where the mill is and the farmhouse, along Written Hill, which is the hill you pass when you go to Linnup Spout. So we've done a nice little circular from over there all the way around, but you can't see where we've been actually because it's right over yonder. But yes, ready for tea. Get back to the car. Hope everybody's alright. Soon be able to spot all the places to camp. Can't wait. Discussed wild camping all day today. Getting out and about. Lovely jubbly in the Northumberland countryside. And then heading further afield. And we're down to the lakes. Up to Scotland. Can't wait. So yes, catch you later, peeps.
Could you come a little closer now? 'Cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste it.
Here we are, back at Hartside. Hurrah!